Welcome back, everybody, to Navis Nobilite. I am Captain Zelnick, and today we are finishing with the Chaos Escort vessels with the Iconoclast class destroyer. Try and say that 10 times fast. This is the budget escort for the Chaos list. It is a teeny tiny, absolutely adorable little destroyer. Designed for one thing and one thing only, being dirt cheap and for being expendable. At 30 points, it is as cheap as it gets for an escort in the Chaos list, with a single hit, 30 centimeter speed, 90-degree turns, one shield, 4 up armor, and a single turret. It has only one weapon system, a strength 3 weapons battery, and the sole purpose of this vessel is to be cheap and fast and have a weapons battery. There's really nothing else it's meant to be aside from cheap and fast and has a okay weapons battery. For 180 points, you can field 6 of these and have a strength 18 weapons battery at high speed and high maneuverability. Also, just like the Cobra, if you're dealing with an incoming enemy torpedo salvo, you can just cheerfully throw this thing into the salvo and watch it suck up half, if not more than half, of the salvo, while your more valuable vessels can simply, weather a significantly reduced wave for the loss of only 30 points. So it's an excellent little sacrificial lamb. It is, you know, it can be astoundingly irritating, especially to Eldar players, but simply because it does have a large firepower for the incredibly cheap points that you're paying for it. So if you get this thing behind pretty much any enemy vessel, they really can't, ignore a strength 18 salvo or even a 15 or a 12 or a 9. You know, these things are very difficult to ignore. Now, that doesn't mean that you can just throw them down the center of the board and expect them to survive. They are quite fragile. But they're, again, it's that beautiful case of it's a bottle rocket with a bazooka, and with all of the benefits and demerits entailed within. If you find yourself, wanting a more agile series of ships that can really ruin the day of any Eldar player that you encounter or really irritate other players, bring a bunch of Iconoclasts. Now, if you're going up against someone like Necrons or Space Marines, this really doesn't have the firepower to make them really pay much attention, but even then, they can surprise you. So, you can still roll a whole bunch of sixes. It's just that these are much better off against a more contemporary Imperial, Orc, or other faction that has predominantly 5-up armor. All right, that is all of the Chaos Escorts, ladies and gentlemen. They only have 3, and that's really all they need. Now I'm going to be moving on to the Chaos Battleships and then talking about the individual fleets of Chaos. I'll see you all in the next video.